As a GoPro Hero 10 user myself, I was initially quite unimpressed when I saw the company launch their brand new Hero 11 camera. I mean, it looks pretty much the same, it feels like it can do the same things, and it also has the same GP2 processor. I mean, yes, it can now do 5.3K at up to 60 frames per second, but really, who's shooting at that resolution? But then earlier this month, I got the chance to try it out for myself in person. And I gotta say, one of the new features that they've included, well, I really like it. Now, I'm not going to go over all the specs and shooting resolutions and stuff like that for this new camera, so if you want to know all of that and you want to read all about it, I will leave the link to our announcement post in the video description. What you should know is that despite its many similarities with Hero 10, Hero 11 now comes with a slightly taller sensor. Although this looks kinda meh on paper, the capability it unlocks is interesting. For starters, the camera can now shoot at an 8:7 aspect ratio, which is actually noticeably taller than the maximum 4:3 that you're able to do with a Hero 10. The benefit here is that with a single shot, you now have more freedom to crop for both portrait and landscape video. So let's say you only get one shot to not miss your chance, you can use that single take and crop in post to fit both TikTok and YouTube. And as you can see from the side-by-side video with my Hero 10, the extra headroom is absolutely significant. While it may not seem like a big deal to be able to do this because, you know, with like a regular camera you can just do another take, well, you have to remember what GoPros were designed to do. The kind of high-intensity action sequences or stunts that this tiny camera is designed to capture may only have one take, so being able to even more easily shoot for both can make a big difference. There are limitations with shooting in this mode, of course. For starters, you only get access to regular hyperboost, and you lose the option to swap between focal lengths. The good news is that resolution doesn't seem to be affected overall, so I still think that it's a great feature to have. That being said, the 16:9 equivalent in-camera hyperview feature that GoPro is also introducing has the opposite effect. I was mighty impressed when I saw it in the promo video, but in my brief test, it seems like a worse version of Super View at times. It's definitely wider than Super View, but what I think they've done to achieve this is basically take that extra data from the taller sensor and then smoosh it into a 16:9 aspect ratio, so you end up with a very distorted image at the edges of the frame, even compared to Super View. This makes any subjects or items that you place in the periphery completely distorted. Of course, if you're going to be shooting POV driving shots or something where the peripheral is just there to fill in the experience, this shouldn't be a problem. But it's definitely not going to be good for stuff like, I don't know, group selfies. While I was most excited about the new sensor and aspect ratio with the GoPro Hero 11, they've also introduced a bunch of quality of life features with this new camera. The new white Enduro battery, which comes standard with all Hero 11 cameras, for example. It will apparently last up to 38% longer than the standard battery and be more resistant to extreme temperatures to boot. Though my favorite thing about this is that the battery is cross-compatible with the Hero 10 and Hero 9 cameras too. GoPro also introduced a new user interface design. It takes a more square design to the buttons and toggles, and even lets you quickly switch between performance modes and an easy settings function. This easy mode is basically for baby's first GoPro, where you can cycle between a couple of preset settings without the ability to individually tweak stuff like frame rate or resolution, for example. There were also a bunch of other features like light trails, star trails, light painting, and stuff like that, but I don't think we were really in the right kind of location to test those features out. And if I'm being honest, I was definitely expecting something more outdoorsy or exciting for a GoPro event than a bear painting workshop. If, however, you are one of those people who enjoy the idea of using 360-degree horizon lock and leveling, but don't want to buy the max lens mod, well, the Hero 11 can now do it by itself as well. It is a little bit more narrow than if you had the max lens mod, but it definitely works. There are two cameras that GoPro launched as part of the Hero 11 series. The star of the show is the Hero 11 Black, which is priced at 2,399 ringgit, and it's available now. You can also pick this camera up as part of a creator bundle for 3,000 2,399 ringgit, and this bundle includes the Volta battery grip, media mod, and LED light. Then there's the Hero 11 Mini, but I wasn't able to get my hands on that. This is basically a smaller version of the Hero 11 Black, but with all the features and none of the displays. I was, however, surprised at how actually large it was, especially since it's supposed to be the spiritual successor to the Hero Session. This camera will be available in Malaysia from the 25th of October 2022 and will be priced at 1,979 ringgit. And that's it. That's pretty much all of the information that I have for you for the GoPro Hero 11. I'm honestly quite excited to test it out and really see, like, in practical situations just how good that 8x7 full frame is. So if we get one for review, you definitely don't want to miss that video. For now though, a quick conclusion would be, I think if you are on a Hero 10, you're not going to be missing too much. If you're on a Hero 9, I think it's worth it, but not for like pure image quality, more for like the smoother experience, because the Hero 9 is just so laggy compared to the 10 and 11, and I don't like that. But if you're buying your very first GoPro, then you might consider just jumping straight to the 11, because it's retailing for the same kind of price as the Hero 10. Obviously, the Hero 10, when it goes on sale, will be more affordable now, but I don't think the difference is that big. But that's my thoughts. What do you guys think of the new Hero 11 series, and would you be picking up the Mini or the regular one if you had the choice? Let me know that in the comments section below. Yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell icon. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, but our home on the internet will be at soyachinchow.com. So until the next video, I'm Rory, and I'll see you then. Bye.